For we walk by faith and not by sight. Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Corinthians 5:7. The phrase and Bible verse describes trusting in the Most High God, even when you don't foresee the outcome of your circumstances. Believing in the Most High God when your prayers go temporarily unanswered. However, you consistently trust and have faith in the Most High God to lead you and guide you. When you are deep within the wilderness, the enemy will tell you that there is no hope. The enemy's mission is to install confusion and doubt. You may feel like you are blindly going through the wilderness by not knowing the outcome or if there is a great outcome. You don't hear the voice of the Most High and it feels that your prayers are going unanswered. However, the Most High God sees all and hears all. Your prayers are heard. He will answer your prayers in His timing. Your faith and obedience are being tested during this time. You must trust and have faith in His divine leadership to guide you. And yes, it's challenging. It feels like the walls are caving in and you don't see the light out of the darkness that you are currently enduring. The enemy wants to keep you in a place of confusion and doubt, to keep you delayed. The Most High seeks to strengthen you and restore you from within before you reap the harvest of restoration. You may not see the outcome. You feel like you are blindly walking in darkness, but you cannot allow fear, self-doubt, and anxiety to hinder you from your promise. That's the enemy's goal. The enemy relies on implementing fear and doubt within you to hinder you and delay you. Having faith in the Most High to guide you and surrender yourself to His divine guidance. The Most High wants you to be confident, bold, and remain steadfast on believing in His divine works. No matter what is before you, your faith and trust in the Most High will always prevail when you walk with confidence. And this reminds me of the story of Job in the Bible. The story of Job teaches, even though suffering the unimaginable of circumstances, that those who believe in the Most High God and have an abundance of faith, even in a state of confusion, during loss, suffering, and even when your prayers were unanswered, you continue to walk by faith and not by sight. That the Most High God will replace, revive, and replenish twice as much of what was taken. Your belief and undeniable faith in the Most High will be tested the most while in the wilderness, during suffering, loss, and hardship. Job's faith was tested. Job was a wealthy man with family, land, livestock, and he loved and honored the Most High God. The enemy went to God with a request to test Job's faith by inflicting loss and suffering upon Job. Job lost his family, land, livestock, and wealth. Job's faith in the Most High persisted. He didn't curse at God. He remained faithful. The enemy requested a second attempt at increasing Job's suffering by attacking Job's health, physical appearance, and suffering unimaginable physical pain. The enemy thought for sure that Job would resent, deny, defy, and curse God. Even during his suffering, confusion, and unanswered prayers, Job never denied, defied, resented, or cursed the Most High God. Even when his wife suggested he should. Even when his 3 friends condemned Job while in suffering and didn't believe in him and made false accusations that Job must have done something wrong to deserve his suffering. In the end, Job prayed for his friends that wrongly accused him, and Job received 2 times back what the enemy had taken away from him. You see, the teaching of Job's story is humbling, and it reveals that no matter how good you may have it, what you may perceive as comfortable, certain, and secure can be flipped in an instant. The question is, will you remain faithful? Will you defy, deny, and curse at the Most High God? Will you walk by faith knowing that the Most High God will restore everything that the enemy has taken? That's why I say you are being tested in the wilderness. During the time in the wilderness, you will be alone, but not alone in spirit. You will be distracted by those that aren't aligned with you to hinder you from your divine purpose. You will inhibit those that want to steer you away from the Most High God by placing fear and doubt in you. When you use the time in the wilderness to grow spiritually closer to the Most High God, have faith even in solitude, confusion, and prayers unanswered by walking in faith and not by sight, is the most powerful, willful, intentional love, faith, and immense faith in the Most High. You will receive 2 times what the enemy has taken away from you. And I'm going to read from Job 23:10. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold. Obedience is your responsibility, and watch the outcome of the Most High God divine plan come into fruition for you. God knows the why, where, how, and when. It's up to you to have faith and have obedience. Do your part and God will do the rest. Obedience proves your alignment with the Most High God. Surrendering and submitting your whole inner being shows that you give all authority, faith, and the Most High's will for you. Obedience unlocks doors that you wouldn't even imagine it opening for you. Obedience unlocks understanding of the why, where, how, and when of God's divine plan and assignment for you. I would like to share some of my truth and what being in the pit really meant to me. Being in the pit, the wilderness, and in solitude, and being stripped away of everything was truly the best thing that has ever happened to me. I was called but didn't answer the call because I was settled in what I thought was certainty. Once I was stripped of comfortability, everything became very clear. I wasn't fulfilled. I knew that something was missing, and at the time, I needed to be set down. I needed to be placed in default. As I said before, being in the pit was the best thing that ever could have happened to me because people, they were being exposed and removed. Speaking to the Most High God daily, divinely learning and growing and studying in His Word. These are things that I didn't do regularly. And yes, being bombarded with events of my past was triggering. Replaying traumas and mistreatment was on full rotation in my thoughts. But it also revealed that the Most High God has saved me and everything that the Most High has saved me from. And the pit was a time to be divinely fulfilled. So, I just say be still, take it all in, and allow the Most High God to fill your empty vessel. That was His intent when He stripped everything away and called you. He had to drain, remove, and strip away things that weren't becoming of who you divinely are. He needed to fill His divine vessel, And during that time, I felt the presence of the Most High God whispering to my soul. And what I heard was, I had to sit you down, my precious daughter. I removed you from distractions, shift your insight, planting you in a place of solitude to reap a healed version of you, refine you and restore you. In my divine timing, you will reap the divine harvest that I promised you. So again, my chosen diamonds, be very still, allow the Most High God speak to you, and fill your empty vessel. Okay, you all have a blessed day.